For the past 5 years, my wife and I have lived the 9-to-5 life. But after years of the grind, we're ready to hit the reset button. We've always been drawn to something deeper, and this year, we are committed to finding. We are embarking on a radical, year-long experiment in intentional living. Our goal is to find a way to build a life of freedom, impact, and purpose. Maggie and I have never been content with just doing what's expected. We've lived in a van, traveled the country, playing music, and even started an urban farm in our hometown. For us, life has always been about more than just following a prescribed path. But for the last 5 years, we gave the 9-to-5 a shot. We thought maybe we could find that deeper meaning by following the more traditional route. But something felt off, and that's when we decided it's time for a change. Every morning, I would get up, head to work, spend the entire day away from home, and come back just in time to spend a few exhausted hours before sleep. It felt like life was slipping through my fingers. The freedom we once had, gone. And that sense of purpose, it felt like it was missing. So we're hitting the reset button. For the next year, we're going to focus on finding 3 things: freedom, impact, and purpose. And freedom is the first step. Not just freedom from the 9-to-5 grind, but freedom to design a life that works for us. A life where we aren't chained to a desk or stuck in a cycle of exhaustion. A life where we have the space to explore what really matters to us. So we've already taken the first big step. I've left the security of a 6-figure salary to explore the unknown. Now Maggie and I are creating space in our lives and calendars. We're saying no to mindless consumption. No to busy work that fills the day but leaves us empty. And no to the endless pursuit of status. Instead, we're saying yes. Yes to creativity, to the freedom of designing our days, traveling when we want, deepening our relationships, and constantly learning. We're building a life that gives us room to grow and share our experiences as we go. But freedom isn't enough. What's the point of being free if you're not doing something meaningful with that freedom? That's where impact comes in. We're not just resetting for ourselves. We want to use this time to make a real difference, to contribute to something valuable to the world around us. But what does that look like? Well, we don't know yet, but that's part of the journey. One thing we realized is that impact doesn't have to be big and grand. It can start small. So we're starting with sharing. Sharing what we learn as we explore the idea of intentional living, and perhaps that can be one small way we make an impact. So we've got freedom in our sights, and we're setting out to make an impact. But the final piece that holds it all together: purpose. It's the reason behind everything. Without it, freedom feels empty and impact feels hollow. But here's the catch. We don't have all the answers yet. Purpose isn't something you just wake up and find. It's something you discover through action, through living, through trial and error. We've realized that purpose isn't a destination. It's the ongoing process of aligning our freedom and impact with what matters most to us. It's about living in a way that feels true to who we are and gives meaning to everything we do. And that's what we'll be exploring this year. Finding purpose in our actions, in our relationships, and in the legacy we're building together. We're excited for what's to come. This year is about finding freedom, creating impact, and discovering purpose. We're not sure where it's going to take us, but we're ready to find out. And we'd love for you to join us on this journey. Until next time, thanks.